Hello and welcome back to Blood Bowl Roll Call Finals. I am your host Probate, and with me as always is Hey Mr. Rabbit.
Hey there, everybody! How you doing today? You guys ready for Blood Bowl?
Yep. We just wrapped up the previous game, which, in all honesty, it bored me to tears. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I was reading the newspaper, and then my mom called. I think that was the highlight of the thing, was my mom calling me.
We had 2 injuries, yeah, but it wasn't enough to stave off getting stabbed by the pen. God.
I mean, it was a good game. It was just a drag.
Yeah. Just waiting for the next game to get started, folks. Oh, I better update my title in that case.
Mm-hmm.
Cabal Vision HD comes with a range of new features. Please see your instruction guide for further details.
Don't be stupid, Jim. Nobody ever reads the instructions.
There we go. So let's discuss... God, I don't want to discuss that game. Saddened me. Here, let's discuss this.
Okay.
Why did it work? Not because I... Okay, there it is. Let's discuss this recent acquisition. You're not gonna see it because I'm not streaming that to you. You'll have to look at my stream to see it. It gets there. There it is. This is my new BRB screen.
It's cute. Who made that?
This was drawn for me by the delightful Sigiku.
Aww.
Consider dropping them a commission. Good work.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. Sig does. Sig did probably my most popular emote, which is this boy.
It also helps that that's your baseline subscription emote.
Oh yeah. Well, the first game I streamed that got me affiliated was Mega Man. So.
Speaking of which, how excited are you for that Mega Man X collection?
Once I get my Twitch kickback next month, I'll pay my bills and whatnot, and I'm looking at getting all of them. I might wait till the fall sale to go ahead and grab them though. Just depends on how expensive they are. I hate that they didn't fix any of the bugs in Mega Man 7 though. So I get to go ahead and have
burn to the ground, burn to the ground, burn to the ground, burn,
yes!
burn to the ground, burn to the ground.
I'm gonna have that for a boss fight, and boy howdy, won't that just be good. I don't even want to rip my own ears out.
Ruckdog, this is a scientifically accurate T-Rex, actually. This is my Poju Kenku character, Screech, imagining himself wild-shaped into the form of a T-Rex.
That's a scientifically accurate T-Rex?
Yeah, T-Rex had feathers.
I never knew that. I just think of T-Rex as like how they were in like the dinosaur books I used to read.
We get most of our information about feathered Rex from a close relative of it, the Eutyrannus, which has a full body covering of soft, downy feathers.
So it's like the world's most deadliest swan.
Fan memorabilia has a thriving
Yep.
black market.
Fuck.
Be careful though, as the highest prices are for limbs.
That's just ridiculous.
And the more obsessed collectors are not bothered about waiting for the target player to perish before harvesting.
Not sure what that was.
But yeah, while I do enjoy the good old-fashioned lizardy T-Rex, there's something adorable about feathery Rex. Oh, if only time travel worked the way we want it to, and we could actually do it. Then we could actually, you know, go back and study these creatures in their natural habitats.
What's for natural habitat, Probate?
More than 65 million years ago.
Oh, I see.
Like I said, time travel needs to be a thing, and it has to work the way we want it to.
I don't know. I don't think I want to get my tachyon scrambled.
Got any advice for
Then
a
again, I'm
buddy
also
fish
one of those
tomorrow?
people who absolutely fear the idea of you fuck with anything even a little bit.
Know who might be looking.
The butterfly effect will be insane.
Yeah.
Ways. Nice shirt, by the way.
Like, you step on one particular blade of grass, and next thing you know, Hitler won America.
I played Wolfenstein. I don't want that to happen.
Now this picture. Just imagining one day he'll be able.
Oh, he's excited. He's an excited boy.
Let's talk about Pootoos for a second, because those are funny little birds.
No, they're so goofy.
They've got these constantly staring giant yellow eyes. And, like, even when they close their eyes, there's actually a slit just big enough for their pupils to still see when they're out of their closed eyes.
That's weird.
Ah, here we go.
But, like... Man.
And their mouths are ridiculous.
Are they carnivorous or something?
They eat insects, and sometimes they swallow smaller birds. Anyway, here we are. Keebler Rejects versus Oh Ye of Little Faith. Orcs versus elves. Let's hope for a crumpin', everybody.
Let's get a crumple-lumping going on.
This will at least be a lot more entertaining since not every elf has dodge.
This is going to be a close
To summon the blood we need so desperately.
Thank you, Rags. Thank you. Take a look at our reserves. We have 3 elves in reserve. A catcher and 2 linemen. And a couple orc in reserve. Lemar, our strength 5 thrower elf. Or orc.
Yep,
He's
throw
got
orc.
block?
He's got block now.
Oh, fuck!
Is he just a blitzer that's just wearing lighter armor?
I guess. Lemar's another one who's kind of got a target on their back.
I don't know how he made that work for him, but it works really damn well. To see orcs go up against elves is going to be a really neat concept.
Yep.
We're going to see if the zippiness of the elves are going to be enough to go ahead and meet the emerald green rock wall that is O Ye of Little Faith.
Indeed.
Well, let me get my swatches. I'm sorry, olive green.
Like, we've got a fucking big guy for a thrower here. That's insane. And there's the kickoff.
Oh, he's gonna throw it all the way down there, huh?
And thanks to kickoff return. Oh, quick snap.
Oh, that quick step. He can go ahead and scoot that guy one more. Ooh, shit.
I don't know how to pronounce that name quite, but thank you for the follow.
Let's see if I might be able to help you out here.
A great game so far.
Yonaship Anderson? I don't know.
Yunashi Penderson.
But it'll pick up any second.
Yonaship
Tom, I'm
Anderson?
gonna go ahead.
Okay.
Yep. Yep, Penderson.
No touchback. Private Shorty, thank you for taking the bait. All right, let's get crumpin', boys. Hard
Let's get
knockdown on
crumpin',
fudge
crumpin'.
kicks.
Right out the gate, armor break, and he's knocked out.
KO'd.
Woo! Here's what we needed. Damn!
And maybe we will see him on the pitch later.
That was the first move. It was a right cross to the jaw. Scooting that black orc in front of the other black orc.
And a hard knockdown on Detective Cookie. Or Defective Cookie.
Defective cookie.
He's a bad cookie.
He's a bad cookie cook there. Orcs can have fun doing what they do best. While his catcher's trying to scoop up the ball. And the orcs are always good at having a good scrumping.
More, give me more.
Rags is just as bloodthirsty as I am, apparently. What's your next move?
Let's find out. Let's find out what his next trick is.
Coconut Nightmare is a nightmare. 8 movement, dodge, sidestep, and block. Hell of a blitzer. And Danish Funeral with strip ball and dodge, as well as sidestep and block. Elves certainly don't do anything halfway.
Nah, as far as all the elves, the Elven Union is one of the most whole-ass thing that the elves have. You get a little bit of everything with the Elven Union.
Smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
There goes Brohuck.
Ah, good. He's got the ball.
The calf has the ball.
It's always embarrassing when they fumble that bit.
Gonna be a pass? That's a pass. And it's good. And here comes Flabar. Pronounced like Babar. At strength 5, they gotta completely swarm this guy to get even a 2-die block on him.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together.
Taking a look at what's going on here. What are they doing? Looks like they're moving in to quickly engage.
That's a hard knockdown on Tukfak.
Looks like we're gonna go ahead and try to kick him out of the pitch. Armor break!
Just a stun. And here comes a blitz. Oh, stumble, which results in a knockdown. Committing quite a few forces to the right-hand side of the field from our current viewing perspective.
Eager to see what happens next here.
Oh, failed dodge is what's happening.
Failed dodge, that's what happens.
Chooses not to re-roll it.
That's gonna be a turnover back to Evil Faith.
Killer Keeb is gonna get crumped hard.
No, that's a hard crump in there, man.
He's KO'd!
Oh, shit! 2 already knocked out on the field. What's the elves' armor, out of curiosity?
7. 8 for the blitzers. Yeah, for the most part, it's 7.
All right.
Here comes the blitzer.
Oh, those black orcs are so terrifying when they start moving up on the field.
Indeed. And here comes Flabar, nestling himself in a cage.
Oh, that's a good tactic for him. Nicely nestled in there. And God forbid if anybody manages to get to Flabar, will it be enough?
Still have Sorzog and Pain 2 to move, as well as Rakaf.
Actually, a fun note here. Do you know how black orcs were made?
Are you talking about how they came up with the idea for them, or how Black Orcs become Black Orc?
How black orcs became black orcs?
Let's see here. They're usually referred to as Black Orcs because of the darker tone of green their skin is, and they're usually the biggest in the tribe, second only to the war boss.
That's how they fall into the hierarchy. But the origin of the first black orcs was actually through chaos dwarves.
Oh dear.
Chaos dwarves found a tribe of orcs in their land, and instead of trying to subjugate them, they used them for alchemical experiments to make deadlier orcs that worked for them.
Oh, that did not end well for the Chaos Dwarves.
It didn't. They made the black orcs, and then the black orcs, realizing that they're just stronger, they don't know how to reproduce it, but they, through how orcs work, now black orcs are now in the hierarchy. So they made more black orcs, and then they took over the hold in which they were made, and then they went ahead and moved back into the Orcish Badlands, and then said, hey, we're here. And the war boss looked at that and went, yes!
He was in awe of these lads. Absolute units.
While many orcs are kind of, you know, a lot of black orcs actually are dour, and they actually have a lot of good discipline about them. And in fantasy, you actually didn't have to roll for animosity on them. And if they're near any unit that failed their animosity roll, they automatically passed because they didn't want the black orcs to beat the shit out of them.
Eh. Look at all these pansy elves with their positioning. They're afraid of a good crumpin'.
The attacker has an assist.
Oh, hard knockdown on Gut Gob. Courtesy
knockdown?
of Cheese Chad. But
She's
nothing
a
comes
really
of it.
good unit.
With kick and block, he's a pretty good lineman. Alright, now it's the Orcs' turn. The Elves rightfully keeping a distance between themselves and the Orcs. They've only left themselves open to the singular blitz.
Now that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Blood Stripes. He's got wrestle, so he's dangerous for any of the blitzers who come at him.
You'll get an assist now. Wuss.
It all comes down to who I think he prioritizes as a target for Crumpin. The Blitzers would be good choices on that point, simply because they've got the best armor and skill so far.
I am in agreement.
In their face.
Ruckdug, I'm also with you. I don't know why they removed half-orcs from the current edition. But, I don't know.
However, when it comes to moving the ball, the Blitzers are in not good spaces. Looks like he's just building up a wall of meat right now, that he can take Flabbar down the side of the field.
Honestly, one of the best things you can do with that. I'd definitely go ahead and shore up a couple more orcs. Maybe get that one in the back drawn up here. But maybe even that orc in the back just in case things go south.
Yeah, even though he's a thrower with a slightly weaker armor value, Rakaf as an orc is still a Crumpin machine.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close.
Rohawk providing a good guard bonus. Oh, here comes a blitz!
Oh, you can blitz!
Dead insects in your teeth.
Ooh, we got...
He's pushing him, which is a
Just a
smart
push.
move considering the wrestle on Blood Stripes.
Oh, didn't even notice that with blood stripes. Damn. Oh, it's just as you said.
If there's one thing I know, it's how Bashy teams think. And at that position, he is just outside of blitz range of Defective Cookie.
Squeeze in one more, and there we are.
Yep, if he makes both going forwards, he is capable of hitting the end zone next turn.
He's got the rerolls for it, too.
To be well assisted in a fight.
Hey, Narbart, how you doing?
Now the question is, did he overcommit? Because there are a lot of free elf players out here who could really ruin Flabar's day. Oh, who am I kidding? Flabar's got 5 strength.
He'll be able to beat an elf with another elf.
One of my favorite things, beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I did that in one of my D&D games one time. I am all spec for grappling.
Nice.
Oh, sick.
It looks like no inducements on either team's part today. Naruto Martin, you're not wrong. With me as always is Hey Mr. Rabbit.
Hey, how you doing, guys? It's I, Hey Mr. Rabbit, stand-up comedian and loudest voice you'll ever hear.
Loudest man on Twitch.
Apparently louder than Lanny, but I've never actually met him to make that claim.
Lanny Rip Headphone Users Pator.
Fantastic.
What was that, Jim?
Oh, successful dodging.
Fantastic thing?
That's one thing the elves are great at.
To introduce a cat.
Slipping away from those big, meaty grips.
Coconut Nightmare trying to put Sorzog down. But between a push and an attack down, he takes the push.
I say you're equal. Oh, cool. Cool. Hey, Bat Turtle.
And with the extra elf in the path of Flabar, they prevent the touchdown next turn.
Friends to Unlimited Plus Plan, best deal ever. Includes who?
And impossible to tackle.
Oh, a blitz! That was a bad decision.
That's a very bad move.
Did he re-roll that? I missed it. Yeah, no, he didn't.
He did not.
Solid tactic.
Don't worry about any noises you may have heard in the background, ladies and gentlemen. That was me setting up something.
Flabar was, you know how some of the orcs have last names like, Gut Ripper or Axe Biter or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
I looked into it, and Flabar actually doesn't have a last name.
Nope.
And I looked into it deeper, and it's horrifying, actually.
You went too far deep down the Flabar hole, huh?
Well, according to this, he had a last name, but he killed his own name.
Yep, that sounds like an orky thing to do.
I don't even know what that entails. It's terrifying shit, though.
Listen, he probably got a weird boy shaman to bring up the physical manifestation of his name from the warp, and then he did one-on-one mortal combat with it.
Damn.
Just because, you know what? I want to kill my name. That's how orcs do, ladies and gentlemen.
They believe in the power of the yes more than anybody.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now.
Oh my god, Flabar's just gonna go ahead and just crush his skull open.
He's gonna crush his skull open and force him into the stands. But his advance is impeded somewhat. Yep, there it
Here
is.
it comes.
Looks. That's really risky.
And into the stands he goes.
Boom!
And
Knocked
Orcs
out.
is KO'd.
And he's kicked down by the people we paid at the stands. And he is... Ooh, yeah.
Did he try to
he's-
apothecary that?
There's a lot that just happened. I don't know what the fuck he chose.
No, he did not. Okay.
Okay. It wouldn't have done anything anyway, because he's kicked out of the field, right?
And there goes Took Fuck, courtesy of Cheese Chad.
Knocked on down.
God, look how bottom heavy Flabar's face is. Got a pear head.
Draw Flabar killing his name. Oh yeah, the people who kick the crap out of the people once they get thrown out. Yeah, we've paid those. We've paid them to be extra kicky. You'd be surprised how 2 gold crowns can actually go ahead and just really, really bring out the extra oomph in that stump.
A whole lot of dodging going on right now. The elves want no part of these orc boys. And that's a failed dodge.
That's a failed dodge.
He's gonna go ahead and re-roll it.
And wiggle away.
Yep.
Violence, Jim. It's the only answer.
Effective Cookie is just standing there along with Rakaf.
You could easily pull those boys into the fray. At least I think.
At this point, it would just be those two going against each other, as the main action is down here.
And what some action it is, bud.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Orcs spreading themselves out a little bit. Probably for the best. They don't need to consolidate so much. Especially with these black orcs.
Yeah, good lord, these black orcs are intimidating little bastards.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
We are quickly approaching the end of the half, though. And if they're going to get that touchdown soon, they better do it. Don't forget to stand up your dude. Gotta get Tookfek back in there.
Exactly. Gotta get that boy stuck back in.
There he goes, it's a blitz!
There's a blitz to...
He's blitzing Danish Funeral. And because of tackle, Danish Funeral is gonna go down!
Damn!
No
Nothing
armor
for it.
break.
Ah, I see what he's squeezing out.
Yep, he's cutting back now that all the other elves are basically trapped on that half of the field.
Even though many of the Black Orcs are level 1, it's still a solid and hellish unit to go up against.
Indeed, 4 strength, 9 armor. They are intimidating as fuck.
Sure one.
Oh! Will he re-roll
Ooh.
that? Nope. Manly punching.
Dead fish.
Slapping.
Behind those punches.
Coconut Nightmare, the second blitzer. Moving on up.
He didn't miss a whole lot, Rags. One of the elves got knocked out and kicked off the field at the same time. And that was pretty much it. We're getting the, what's currently happening now, though, is we're getting the, oh, golly, I think what Ye Little Faith's trying to do, they're trying to go ahead and move the elves into another cluster, but they can go ahead and wiggle around.
And the elves may be fast, but being so... Oh, there's another wiggling.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Severed finger. Like lady finger. Get it? And that's a blitz. Oh, but he fails it!
Oh! He's gonna reroll it, though. And it's gonna be a...
It's gonna be a push thanks to the red die.
Yep, it's gonna be a push thanks to that red dice.
Honestly, he's really grasping at straws to get that ball out of Flabar's hands. Oh, sure hands prevents strip ball.
That's... Jesus. Good on ya.
That was what he was really hoping for. He didn't realize that Flabar, as a basic orc thrower, comes with the strip ball skill. Or comes with the sure hand skill, which negates strip ball. Elves' defense are on point, but now they're within rumpin' distance.
There he is, calling that backup.
I suspect there's going to be a lot of elf bodies on the floor this turn.
Yep, it's prime set for a wog. Just because you're wearing green doesn't mean you're immune from crumpin'. Oh, that has worked in the past.
Moving on up.
Will the big one manage to lay out
Oh, and there goes Cheese Chad. Trumped by Pain 2. Armor broken! He's KO'd!
Knock the fuck out!
A lot of KOs this match. Not a lot of injuries actually happening, though.
for breaking the lines. Ah, we called that.
And that's a straight shot.
That's just a straight shot down the middle. Let's see if Ye of Little Faith notices that, though.
He might have too much blood in his eyes.
He might. Tunnel vision is a real thing that affects everybody I know.
Especially since he keeps shoving boys down the pipe. There he goes!
There he goes!
What?
What?
Oh, it's going for it to get to that next point. He doesn't want to risk that.
This formation
Smart, though.
safe progression. It's gonna be hard to make them lose the ball.
All right, Orcs, let's get crumpin'.
It's crumpin' time, boys!
It's crumpin' time. And there goes some crumpage.
Here we go!
Down goes
Hey!
Moldies. He still has a blitz in his pocket, too, doesn't he?
He does.
He needs to start moving Rick Half to deal with defective Cookie. Now, it would just suck for the Orc player if all these knockouts wake up next on the end of the drive.
Oh, you know damn well we both laugh at that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Another scrump here.
There's a crumpin'.
Round the sandwich.
Going Whaplash right into... Boom!
Boom, shakalaka.
the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
And but it pays off. It's defender down.
Oh, nice.
Danish Funeral armor break.
Armor break. And
stunned.
we got a stun. Danish Funeral stunned, ladies and gentlemen.
Coconut Nightmare, the only one who could potentially blitz the hell out of Flabbar, has way too many tackle zones to run through. This one is basically done.
Yeah, this one's definitely falling into the favor. Anything barring short of a miracle.
And here comes a blitz. This may be the miracle he needed.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Oh my god, it's the miracle he needed.
Oh my gosh. Hard knockdown.
There's no harm in making a block on the ball.
I wouldn't have given him the satisfaction, honestly. I would have picked the defender stumbles just to spite him. And he's got the ball! That elf is going to die.
That elf is...
He's passing!
Oh, he's passing it.
Oh, but he can't get the pass off. There's too many people around him.
He's trying again. Throws.
And it's inaccurate.
It goes wide.
A shot. And they still.
Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Flabbar was taken down thanks to a lucky shot to the groin.
It's always the groin. Right in the berries.
However, it's the Orcs' turn due to a turnover thanks to that inaccurate pass. There goes Pain 1, making it so that Coconut Nightmare is likely to suffer a crumpin, courtesy of Sorzog. Jack, they gotta dispel of liquid waste somehow. And that's a hard knockdown on EL Grudge. Armor break! Done!
What a punch. Stunned. Stunned. He's gonna be stunned. Yep. Oh, that elf's gonna die.
I just realized what you would colloquially call an orc genitalia.
What's that?
The truffles and shroom.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, man.
You're now thinking about that, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome!
He's coming down.
Only here
That's good.
in the Lucky Idiots League. Here he comes.
Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. See, it would be good berries if they were plant-based, but orcs are fungal-based. And here comes a blitz.
They're getting up close and personal.
And there goes
Whoa!
Coconut Nightmare with nowhere to sidestep.
Close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
And here comes the pepper.
No armor
Oh!
break.
No armor break.
He better pick up that ball or get someone on it. Otherwise, Defective Cookie is in position to grab it on a going for it. And he's got it!
He's got it.
And touchdown!
Zorzog!
Look at these lovely ladies.
Look at that!
I appreciate them.
I never knew there were orc women, and they're all
Only
all
one wakes
got
up, ladies and gentlemen. That means all of the reserves are on the field for the Keebler rejects. He is out cheese Chad, his kicker. Alignment with block. Almost the end of the half, so we'll see if more of these knockouts wake up. Gotta get one more guy on the line of scrimmage there. There you go. Got all three of his guard orcs up there. Jesus Christ. Don't throw a block against any of those dudes.
So what does guard do again?
Guard allows you to provide your +1 strength bonus on blocks, regardless of whether or not you are marked by another player on the opposing team.
Oh, shit.
It is the crux of many bash-based teams' loadouts. Unless you get box cars twice in a row, in which case you get Flabar.
The rare straight 5 fucking catcher orc. Or is he a thrower?
Throwers. Orcs don't have a designated catcher.
Oh, Lord.
But Flybar is pretty much set for skills from here on out. He gets a few more passing-related skills, and he will be a fucking monster. Can't imagine how much money he demands, though, for his services at this point.
I mean, hell, he could probably take on a whole dwarven hold by himself now. Here we go.
And the kick!
Boom!
Quick
Quick
snap!
snap!
Who knows the rules?
Keep the rejects. All good to advance one. Keep the rejects wasting no time getting stuck in.
But will that be their downfall?
With the armor, yeah. I mean, armor 7's harder than you think it is, but at the same time, I mean, Elven unit's not exactly a bashy team, and it's also not exactly like... Elven unit is weird, because it's like, it's a very hybrid team. Like, they can become bashy, they can become...
They can become passy, they can become runny, they can become, passy, bashy, or runny. You got those three archetypes you can use with the Union.
They're about as versatile as a human team, but the only downfall of them is that, whereas one of my humans could die and it's kind of like just a drop in a bucket, like, any elf is just very expensive to replace.
Yeah.
And I think it's because their numbers are very dwindling.
He's setting up Coconut Nightmare to receive a log bomb pass, it looks like.
They could do it.
Yeah, Yeah, breaking down Payne 4 to open up that side, let them into the other half of the pitch, so it could go off, ladies and gentlemen.
I can see it happening.
In which case it will be the Orcs at the beginning of the second half.
The ball is in the player's hands. What next?
Managed to scoop up the ball. Really get the pass going, though. He can't get it all the way down to Coconut Nightmare. If anything, he may be better. Yep, he's waiting till the next turn. Coconut Nightmare is within touchdown range without a GFI roll, so they need to mark him, and they need to mark him yesterday. Of course, that also leaves EL Grudge and Grasshopper. Fucking Grasshopper.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close.
If anything, if he can set up as many intercept attempts as possible.
Because we already know damn well what the elves are going to be doing.
The reason why it's called elf bullshit.
Now that's a
Yep, and here he goes.
I saw one.
Right, he's got a mark on several players and a potential intercept if he tries to go for the other two. Of course, that's still a pretty sizable pass from that position to those three in the back.
Those players are very close. Sounds like a fight is about to happen.
A whole lot of marking right now. This is the last Orc turn. I'm interested in seeing who they blitz.
Same.
And not only that, I'm interested to see who they blitz with. Nothing but intercept potential with the half.
This reminds me of the time you got born and chained all the goblin technicians together to create a living mess.
Oh, yeah. Now that was a weapon of mass reconstruction.
And here's the blitz. He's blitzing Graham Smacker Jr. And he gets a push. That was... He rolled into it both down, but thanks to block, he puts him on his ass. That was hilariously underwhelming.
It was.
Oh dear. I hope that player...
And there goes Severed Fingers. Oh, and he's knocked out.
Damn right he goes. He goes right to the fucking edge of the field.
That's some gold-plated brutality right there. You can always trust a Black Orc to bring the pain.
Once more, back up to 4 knockouts.
Better watch out. They're murderous little beasts.
Maybe he'll get lucky on the half reroll. Keebler rejects. Turn 8. Last turn of the half. Let's see how they do. Here comes a blitz. Now a hard knockdown on Ugraf, courtesy of defective cookies. But no armor break. Just can't get through armor 9. All right, here comes the ball carrier. And there's a pass.
Handoff, followed by a great pass.
There we are.
That was just for start player points. He ain't scoring this turn unless he can get a handoff off.
That wouldn't hurt
And
to
I
try.
don't see that happening.
Oh! Reroll.
No rerolls. And that's an
He's
injury!
injured! Oh, shit!
He might actually still score, though, depending. Oh, wait, no, that's a turnover. A great play fouled by a stray piece of mud. We have a hard injury on the Keebler rejects. And 2 wake-ups. He's still out of reserves, everyone. He's barely maintaining an even number of team players with the opponent. I'm stumbling over my words.
Nah, it's all fine. A lot of crazy shit just happened. And now it's Bjork's turn to go ahead and shine again.
Actually, I think it's back to the Keebler rejects.
Is it?
Yep, the Orcs are setting up in defense right now, I think.
Huh.
It makes sense considering the fact that the Orcs are in the lead by 1 point. Although, I'll be
That's
honest,
fair.
there's been some inconsistency regarding that with the half kickoff. But now both teams have their full allotment of rerolls back. Alright, getting confirmation in the chat that if there are 4 turns or less to work with, the game will give them a second chance at offense at the halftime.
And the skulls of players' agents.
Tasty.
Chiefs Chad is still out. That is not good. This is an interesting setup. What do you make of this, Rabbit?
Huh. A cluster elves. Maybe they're trying to go for a bash. Like maybe they're just trying to go ahead and throw wave upon wave of elves against it. Maybe they're trying to go
but
ahead and.
that'll never work against orcs, though.
Who will win in a fight between
Oh, I think I know what they're doing.
Keebler
Keebler
rejects
get
get an extra
entertainment
reroll, and I think that's a touchback.
fight
No, it
says
just
that
makes
the
it.
matter has already been said.
So I think what they're doing is they're going to go ahead and try to knock down that line a little bit or push it, and then they're going to go ahead and flood all those elves to the front, and they're going to go ahead and do a pass game.
Yeah, I can see that.
unity is strength.
Cricket's knocking down the guys at this point.
Right.
And with the ball so close to there, I can see this actually coming off pretty easy. Graham Smacker Jr. there is without his backup.
That's it. Get in there.
There's Coconut Nightmare working his way back. And a blitz.
Attacker has an assist.
Hard knockdown on Brohuck. Not entirely sure this formation paid off the way he was hoping for. Ah, wait, there it is. Grasshopper deep in the enemy half.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
All right, he's making for the ball.
I suppose I should say something memorable.
Repositioning, and there's the pass. Passes to Bleach. Why did you not just hand that off?
Oh, I can't imagine that happened.
Because apparently he was saving it for this maneuver. That's a hard knockdown on Gut Gob. It's looking like this paid off the way he needed it to. Don't get too wrapped up in the bashing here. You gotta make sure you got your defense going there.
Mm-hmm.
Haha, here's some friends.
I'll be honest though, I don't see how he can prevent the touchdown with any real certainty. Failed the dodge!
Oh, shit!
And he makes a dodge!
Alright,
I like this. Done.
back in it, back in
And that's a knockdown!
it. And that's, yep, and the ball is released.
There's
But
the
grabbed
steal.
by the other elf!
Highlight who gets hit next.
And with that dodge, he is in a very advantageous position.
Hard knockdown on Defective Cookie. I would definitely move Rakafi into an intercept position, though, for EL Grudge there. Makes things just that much more difficult to get the ball down. I think you should probably just end your turn there, Duckles. Oh, it's a foul!
Ooh!
Oh, Grasshopper's injured!
Shit!
And the
And the
refs
refs
saw
saw
nothing!
Woo!
Oh, failing the going for it!
Oh, there he goes. Ding dong.
But that's a body directly in the pass, so that's gonna force
that
a
might
movement.
work out for him. That's one way of making yourself a roadblock.
Yep.
Safety
Looks
is
like he's gonna try and shore him up for a blitzing advance.
ball is secure. Can the other team steal it away?
It's a blow. Let's hope Nuffle is smiling on those
Yep.
blinking dice, Bob.
Knuffles always.
Oh, armor break! Just a stun though. And since he followed up, that means he's not within Flabar's tackle zones, which means he is free to land.
To go on and steal the win.
All right, 2 knockouts. Wake up. He has 1 in reserve now.
A fresh start, then. You can return to it.
Both teams are on edge. This kick is crucial.
What a fucking upset.
Not so much.
Oh, I forgot to even see him touchdown. I was so fucking stunned. God damn it. Touchdown! Fucking 1-1 matched up. Oh, shit. Y'all tab and go ahead and read an email for 2 seconds. I say for a What's up?
Not much. Just going through tweets. Setup is always kind of boring and dull.
Right.
Ah, but here's the kickoff.
This is a big game, Bob. How do you feel about being at such an important match?
Indifferent, Jim. Ask me again when there's more blood.
Ugraf, no!
Ooh!
He's stunned.
Nothing?
He'll be fine, folks.
Spending any time on the ground in this game.
Got his most expendable players up on this line of scrimmage. And that's a hard knockdown on Killer Keeb. No armor break, though.
Nope.
That's disappointing. Did I fucking crash again?
Did you?
I
Hasn't
did!
caught on my end. Oh, fuck, you did.
Ugh. I might need to verify the integrity of those files. Am I overheating? I think I am. Yeah, come on, come on.
Can't believe I alt-tabbed for 1 second. And he scored the fucking touchdown. Ah, damn. I'm sorry about that.
It's no problem. I just wish I would stop crashing.
No, I understand.
At long last, to Cabal Vision HD. Good evening, sports fans.
There we go. Doesn't look like we missed any major injuries. What?
What happened?
Labar fumbled the catch on the first time, but a re-roll.
Oh, shit. Ah, but your hands grabs it. He makes a pass. Oh.
Oh, that's
A
right.
fumble. Oh, re-rolled. Bam. Good to go.
There you go.
Ah, fantastic. Thank you. Did you not chain the wizard to the crystal?
Listen, we rely on an alternative system for that sort of thing, and I don't know what's going on. Is usually extremely reliable. And here comes a blitz.
If the player is pushed,
Hard knockdown on Tukfak.
and in general,
Bam. There you go. Knocked down.
players.
And he goes ahead to Harry the advance.
I think he's kidding himself if he thinks he could stop Flabar with a single elf.
He's gonna punch a hole in that dude like that scene from from fucking oh, what the fuck was that movie? Ah, fuck, can't even remember it. Kung Pao, like Kung Pao. How about my fist to your face style? I'm bleeding, making me the victor.
Coconut Nightmare in the front, Danish Funeral in the back. This is gonna be tricky.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
I sincerely think it may be my computer heating up a little too much.
Maybe you gotta flush that shit out. Maybe a little sooner than later.
Getting on time to replace the liquid. This is frustrating. Oh, Ye of Little Faith is down to their last reroll for the half already, and Keebler rejects haven't used any.
They're gathering around that lone player.
And Fudge
Like
Kicks goes
halfway
down.
around a sandwich.
Armor broken! He's injured!
Injury! Fudge Kicks is out of there. He's badly hurt. There's no detrimental effect to that though.
This is being played on the PC there. Three injured elves.
Telling ya.
Just barely though on the injury roll there. And here comes a blitz! Coconut Nightmare maintaining his annoyance factor. Sidestep is definitely one of the more annoying abilities people can pick up. But now, O Ye of Little Faith is completely out of rerolls. Personally, I think blitzing with Pain 1 was the big mistake here. Oh, a successful dodge by Flabar.
They pass the ball.
A
Here comes another pass!
And it's good!
Oh, Jesus!
Thorzog with the ball!
And away he goes, I betcha. Man, using their own passing game against the elves.
It's strange how passy the Orcs have been in this league.
I'm telling ya.
Will he do some crumping first? Better move soon. Because he's likely to get caught. And more crumping. Unfortunately, Cheese Chad, being a possessor of block, is immune to the double down. Bleach Wafer getting shoved around by Gut Gob.
He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time. Well, they had to retreat a little. It was getting dangerous.
Oh, a failed dodge roll!
Oh shit!
But since they have all their rerolls still,
Remember, you need balls to score.
Blitz results in a push.
Only use for ball money. Highlight who gets hit next.
Devin Kine, thank you for taking the bait. Hard knockdown on Tukfak.
Nothing for it though. That armor is thick. It's not breaking at all.
Stumbling Brohuck. Armor
Stumble,
broken.
armor break.
Done.
That's done.
Nice. Very nice.
Poor agility is nothing to sneeze at, folks. Oh, Gut Gob gets knocked over by Bleach Wafer.
Let's see the player get out of that one, Bob.
He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
We're in the boring part of the turn. Just some positioning. Make it
Just a
all
little
safe.
positioning.
Make it a safe move before he gets to the good stuff.
Let's see. New stuff's happening.
And a blitz.
Here's the blitz.
Makes use of his dodge skill.
Carrier himself.
Knocks
Hard
down Bleach Wafer.
knockdown.
And puts himself in a cage.
Boom! Armor
Stunned him.
broken. Stunned, I believe. Yep.
Hard knockdown on severed fingers.
Boom!
Stunned.
We can always count on
Just laying them out left and right here.
I am honestly surprised we have not seen a single death at all in both of these games. Oh, Defective Cookies goes down.
Boom! All right, everybody, taking a look over here. Turn 13, Keebler rejects. Can they snag that ball back and make the winning touchdown?
Can they force the overtime? Because believe it or not, even though they get a lot of knockdowns on their blocks, they have to break through a lot of wall.
CH.
People rejects being really stingy with rerolls.
Assist now. Wuss. Is the assist gonna be enough to come out on top?
Paid 4 goes down to Coconut Nightmare. Paid 4 is injured.
Ooh! He's badly hurt. Wow, what are the odds?
Losing a blocking Black Orc though is pretty rough.
I'm telling you.
He's considering whether he's using the apothecary. No casualty.
CH.
EL Grudge moving away. Recognizing his need to act as a safety for this. Time for some repositioning.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Oh, you have a little faith deliberating here.
Yep.
He's breaking it down.
They're building a cage around the ball here. It's a solid tactic.
I can't wait till we power through August.
Oh, yeah.
Then this heat will subside a little bit. Giga Twin, thank you for taking the bait. He's right for doing some crumping. But it looks like he's deciding whether or not he actually wants to. Here's a blitz. Interesting.
That's it. Get in their face.
And EL Grudge is forced back.
Intimidation is the key. It's one of my strengths when I was.
This is an Elven Union. Oh, hard knockdown on Moldies. Nothing of it, though. This is Elven Union, Gigatwin. Jacks of all trades, none, master of none. Killer Keeb goes down. No armor break. And there goes Defective Cookies thanks to block.
Turn 14, Keebler rejects.
Put pressure on the ball. Can't argue with that.
Thinking about buying this game, but how long would it take to make a good team for you? Tournament at PRO Bait.
It honestly doesn't take that long. Especially since the next team is going to be complete. The next tournament is fresh teams again. So you just got to make a team and start playing. But I would recommend going through at least a couple levels of the campaign first to learn the basics. And if you are still interested in little tips and tricks, you can visit our Discord.
Oh!
People will be willing to help you out there with anything you may have, with any questions you may have.
Absolutely. I happen to be an expert on these fields. My personal favorite team is human, but your results may vary.
Basically, Gigatwin, Elven Union is weird. They can basically go into any of the other Elven specialties, but they're not particularly good at any one in particular.
But having a wide net in which to get a lot of skills from doesn't hurt.
Problem, Bob?
Plague fly.
In many ways, they share similarities with the human team. But they also enjoy the benefit of enhanced stats. The downside of this is when you have to replace one of them. Because it doesn't cost that much to replace a human, but to replace an elf, you need money.
Yeah, elves are expensive. I don't know about you, but I think there's a good chance of a touchdown next turn.
I'm confident. I'm confident for it.
And there's Facade Proxy, repping the Skaven as usual. Damn cheese sniffers.
Jeez. Wow! Probate!
What? Most people don't even believe they exist. How can you be racist against something that doesn't exist? Yeah, that's called logic. Deliberation on the part of the rejects.
Did you know, and I think you'll that astrography is made
And a blitz!
gravel, bone dust, and the skulls of 5 players' agents.
That'll interfere with the potential for, That'll interfere with the potential for a touchdown next turn. But better to not get a touchdown than to lose the ball. Oh, but strip ball take effect! Right back into the hands of Flabar! Or no, that's Red Calf. Strip ball, a very underrated skill in my opinion. Oh, failed dodge roll!
Fail dodge!
And here's the reroll.
Here's a reroll. Makes it.
And that's a failed dodge roll thanks to tackle! And with that, they may have opened it up for a touchdown.
They may have. Let's see how this plays out, huh? All right, you have Little Faith has the ball. Things are looking well.
It all comes down to the order of operations for this one.
That one's got fists bigger
Hard knockdown on Cheese Chad, courtesy of Pain 2.
That's one.
Cheese Chad is
Chad's
injured!
injured! Badly hurt.
Vomit Weasel, thank you for taking the bait. You sound like a
Don't just
Nurglite.
on the bench for that.
Now all they have to do is knock Danish Funeral down. They can't just push him around. He's got sidestep.
They just got to free up that one spot. Once they free up that spot, it's easy street. Can they do it though? I'm actually tense.
Indeed. This is going to be what determines whether or not we go to overtime, I think.
Absolutely.
There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you, Jim.
Nothing coming of that one.
Dull. Very dull.
But rather than just push him and let him use his sidestep, just gonna manly punch each other.
But they still got two more people. They still got two more people who can do blocks.
And that's a
Here we
hard
go,
knockdown!
knockdown! And that's the opening they needed. Armor break.
He's stunned! There's one more thing he has to do if he wants to get the touchdown this turn, though.
What was that?
Oh, he can't get the touchdown this turn. Not without some tactics.
A handoff to the other guy might help.
Indeed it would. But does Duckles see it? There it goes! Oh, but it failed!
Reroll! Doesn't
He
have
has
any
none.
rerolls. He doesn't have any shit!
With more grace.
But with two orcs on it, that is a risky ball to pick up. Both players, I can feel the tension from them. Got some anime action stare down going on in my head right now.
It's so close, and yet so much can still happen. Nothing's certain in this game.
Four injuries, damn. And a blitz to try and clear that ball a bit. And it works. Tukfak goes down. Courtesy of the Coconut Nightmare.
The coconut nightmare.
Oh shit, Robbie, you got a D&D game going on right now?
Oh, yeah, I guess there is. I guess I've just been, I guess I've just been commentating over this game. I just haven't noticed.
Burst of speed.
My bad.
See, this has been going on a little longer. If you need to take off, I can cover from here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, bud. I'll see you next time, okay?
All right, have fun. Oh, he
I
fails to
will.
pick up the
Bye,
ball.
everybody!
Lily Feet, he'll re-roll it.
Here comes the last.
And there's a pass.
If they could hit like they move the ball.
Oh no!
Happy
Elf bullshit has rendered this game a win for the Keebler Rejects, I think. He has to make 2 going for it rolls if he wants to get that last touchdown in. Oh, failed dodge!
Another player
And a
is
stunned severed fingers.
spitting teeth about this.
Knuckles can potentially blitz it, but it does require a dodge roll and a going for it. He's going for it! And he pulls it off! Hard knockdown! Oh my god! We're going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen! Uncle's thinking how he's gonna do the rest of this turn.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight. Go, big guy.
Oh, hard knockdown on Coconut Nightmare!
Sometimes
No armor break though. Foul! Oh no! Recalf gets sent off for that blatant poor sportsmanship. A Danish funeral is okay, everyone.
Refs start to do their job. The world turns mad.
The data thrower is going to be a bit of a monkey wrench in the works. Oh, failed dodge! And he rerolls it. And he succeeds. Now they're both going into overtime with no rerolls left. Still contemplating what to do with the rest of their turn. And a blitz!
that thing is about to get
Attacker down! Coconut Nightmare's injured, everyone!
Finish on an upbeat and violent note.
Using the apothecary? No casualty, everyone. He'll be fine. But that's the end of that turn. It does bear repeating, Jack, that he is only down 1 player for overtime. Because he had 3 in reserves at the beginning of the game. It all comes down to how lucky Douglas can get with more injury rolls, and if he decides to thrash and bash this turn, which he probably should, considering it's going to overtime.
The bigger they are.
The harder they punch.
That's unfortunate.
Turnover. They're short of
Moving on to the
one
next
player.
coin flip.
That's a gap that can be filled. This is indeed a vital kickball. The team scores in deadlock.
True, Jim. It's time for one of the squads to step up and be a winner.
One team is light of hair. Not a significant difference, but it can impact the game.
This
Oh,
needs
you
to be
little
a
face
hell of a
taking
catch.
defense. Next touchdown wins it and moves on to the next round. Keebler reject squeaking out with a slightly higher fame for this half.
The thing about Blood Bowl is how it brings everyone together in a common joy of death. You have orcs, dwarfs, men, and sharing the delightful violence in the same stadium and all desperate to see some shredding death.
Like they're pushing for another two-turn. Here's the kickoff. Herzog and Bleachwafer both take a rock to the face.
On the floor again. This team must like
Both are stunned. That's gonna slow down the Keebler rejects on their offense. Giga Twin, goddammit, why'd you have to do that? Nah, I'm just kidding, I love it. Ooh, Brohook goes down thanks to block. And a blitz.
unity is strength.
Knockdown on Pain 4.
Haha, here's some friends.
Yelled Grudge working his way back.
Let's pick up the ball. Apparently, it's more difficult than it seems.
Now, Oye of Littleface saw this tactic last half. Wonder if they've caught on and are willing to try and prevent this from happening.
Oh, look. Is that your Borak down there, Bob, in front row?
I think it is, Jim. Hey, Borak! Zog off, you buckethead!
Ah, finally, some action. Blade, he spent a solid minute thinking about what he was going to do. What do you think I was going to hop on? And here's a blitz!
Players arrive to assist their...
Putting down the receiver before it can do anything. Armor broken for a stun. Gotta remember, though, he's got multiple people back there who could potentially catch that ball.
Come on, guys. Together.
Hard knockdown on Coconut Nightmare, courtesy of Bad Bad. Time for a little bit of the Bad Bad Bash. Armor broken. He's stunned, ladies and gentlemen.
The attacker has an assist.
Danish Funeral sidestepping out of the way of Pain 3's punches.
Takes a skillful player to stay up under such a sustained attack.
Alright, what do the Keebler Rejects have planned with two stunned people?
That's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Severed Fingers is really testing fate here. What will Simply Murder do?
Moved right next to a teammate.
There's definitely a desire to put Gut Gob down. He's the one thing keeping them from running up the right side of the field from this perspective.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close.
There's the knockdown.
Close, they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth. One less area to contend with.
Fast and impossible to tap. The fans will love it.
Danish Funeral getting set up for a catch. And a knockdown on Brohuck. Fangreed, I am Probate. Most people know me from my generous donations through Twitch. But right now, I'm just a commentator on Blood Bowl, one of the greatest games ever made. Ugh, nasty stun on Brohuck there. Oh, there he goes. Seven Fingers is about to have a very bad day.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as
There
his
goes Severed
entire
Fingers.
opponent. It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean One. But this time, no miracles.
He needs to do something about Danish Funeral, though. It's a foul! This may be a bad idea. Coconut Nightmare is stunned and the ref saw nothing, ladies and gentlemen.
They're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
Oh, a lucky knockdown on Simply Murdered, courtesy of Gut Gob. Armor broken, he's injured!
Sorry. Well, at least they're not dead.
And there goes a strength point. Love watching orcs do their thing, ladies and gentlemen. But they gotta get more bodies on that ball, otherwise the elves are just gonna scoop it up. And a knockdown on Defective Cookie.
With arms like three trunks, there was only going to be one result in that spot.
Go ahead and throw your last block, Duckles. I know you want to. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, shoving Moldies out of the way.
They're looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before the fall.
Keebler rejects, desperate to get that last second playoff.
This is going to be decisive.
Pain 1 gets shoved aside.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
Freeing up Graham Smacker Jr. Hard knockdown on Gut Gob, thus freeing the ball.
So am I. Just one more step.
And just as predicted, Bleach Wafer scoops that ball up. Here comes the pass, ladies and gentlemen. I can just feel it.
How would you deal with that, Bob?
It's not rocket magic.
Oh no!
That ball
That seals it, ladies and gentlemen.
with the runs.
That was a hell of a pass. Keebler rejects with a classic case of elf bullshit.
My playing days, Jim. Last moment. You're desperate to get a touchdown. We used to call it the full-time runs. Not just because the players were running around on the field.
A lot of star player points handed out. Gut Gob with 7 star player points. Most of those injuries were just badly hurt, Giga Twin. He won't be hurting too badly for the next match. But for now, I think that's all we have for today. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. Thanks for your bits. Thanks for your follows. This has been Blood Bowl. I have been your host, Probate. Usually I have Hey Mr. Rabbit here with me, but he's off doing his own thing right now. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.